anyhow, I was 19 years old and now I am 24. Let that sink. Let that sink in. Okay. Well, when me and Sarah watched, when we watched her video and then she made her video, she decided to take kind of a different turn than her previous 2014 video, as opposed to like saying, oh, well, you know, this is what happened in the last 5 years. You know, she was just more like future looking and I don't know.
Yeah, future focused.
Yeah, future focused. So
trying to be.
Yeah, so I feel like I should be more like that, but I can give a quick recap for no reason.
You're such a follower.
I know. Well, fuck you.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, in 2014, shortly after that video, Dustin, my boyfriend of then 5 years, he got out of jail, went into like a mandatory rehab, got out of there, and we've been together for 5 years, or we had been together for another 5 years almost. It's been 10 years since we've met, and in September of 2018, we actually got married, which is crazy in itself. I still can't believe that I'm married. It's crazy. What else? Bree has 3 children now.
With her boyfriend?
With her boyfriend. And we're not going to get into that because that's a 10-minute conversation in itself. So we're just going to let that one go. Mom has had a rough last couple of years. She had a work accident and ended up basically losing her job. She has basically been told thus far that she will not return to work probably ever, which is really hard for her. So that's going on with Mom. And you went to college for a semester, didn't work out. You've had a couple jobs since then. You're currently working as a deli worker, which you know, is an okay job. It actually pays better than, you know, you would think, but that's not my career path. You want to go, obviously, again, like the last video, like a dick.
Hey, I just got the vibe that Taco Bell wasn't something you wanted to do long term.
Yeah, which is funny because I worked there for like a couple days and they fired me because, side note, they told me that I was not bubbly enough. That was the reason for my firing.
It's okay. We both had that experience now, so we can both say that we've been fired for not being bubbly enough.
Yeah. Well, fuck them.
Fuck them.
But yeah, so no, Taco Bell wasn't my career path. Daycare wasn't my career path, and I don't think deli clerk is my career path either, or maybe something equally as simple is. And that's kind of what I want to get into right now, is the fact that pretty much my whole life I've spent with other people's expectations of how life is supposed to be, like, affect my being. Mm-hmm. I went to a school that was really academic, and I was basically force-fed that if you did not go to college and get a bachelor's degree, that you were going to be a piece of shit. And it took me a long time to realize that that's not true. And then,
I can remember, can I just say, I can remember, like, when you were in school, there being this stark, or this, like, distinct difference between, like, your school and your home life, and like who you had to be for school and who you were at home. And sometimes it was weird, like how you would see those two things kind of grind against each other, and that kind of came out. I think that's why may have been what, like, you know,
led to that.
A lot of your anxiety in school and everything was like sort of like fed by the flames of that just despair, like disconnect of you not being able to be yourself and not really feeling like you were okay. Yeah. Because you were just struggling so much in school because they were trying to, you know, shove shit down your throat. Right. And you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably it, and there's probably a lot of, you know, obviously that's not all my issues, but that's where things have seemed to stem from is, you know, me back in elementary school, junior high, high school, having this sort of expectation to conform to a certain, person that clearly I'm not your stereotypical 24-year-old, and I don't think I've ever
Well, there is none. There's
Yeah.
no such thing. I wouldn't say.
I guess. I guess what I'm hoping for my future self in 5 years is that I hope that I can look at this video and be like, wow, you know, you came from a lot, you've had some serious, you know, social anxieties, academic anxiety, just anxieties like crazy, but you have gotten through it and you've become those crappy things that have happened, you know, even if they were self-induced, are part of what makes you who you are. So your battery's died.
I know.
So yeah, I just hope that you are, you know, yourself, and it's okay to not be who you always thought that you had to be. Be who you want to be. I hope that you're a happy, 29-year-old. Maybe you've started a family with children. Maybe not. I hope that you have an amazing marriage. I hope that Dustin is being the best that he can be, and that your mom is having a happier, healthier life, and that your sister's finally happy and she's giving up all the bullshit that's, you know, currently weighing her down. Cody. And I just hope that everybody in my life is the best version of themselves. And you know, it's okay to be yourself. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to focus on that factor, that it's okay to be whatever in the hell it is you want to be. And you know, if I can convince myself that's okay, then maybe everyone else will believe that for themselves too.
Well, you're in a much better position to help other people believe that for themselves. I saw this other thing on Instagram, which is unfortunately the only place I get. Anyway, it was good information. It was. She was saying that it's not your job to like me, it's my job to like me.
Mm.
And if you like yourself, then other people, when they're in your presence, they don't feel that need to like you. They don't feel like, because like if you don't like yourself and you're around other people and like you're a decent person but you just don't like yourself, other people are going to try to like make you feel good and like kind of try to like
overcompensate
for
what you should be feeling yourself.
Right, exactly. But if you like yourself, they're going to be confident enough not to have to worry about like making you feel good. They're just going to, you know, or making you feel good about yourself. They're just going to want to make you feel good, period. You know, or, you know, how, you know, they're just going to be themselves. They're going to feel confident enough to be themselves. So yeah, it's so important to love yourself. I feel like that's, you know, that wasn't taught to us when we were younger, and I looked a little bit more stable than my last video. But I feel like it's just been this process of learning that it's okay to love myself and put myself first. Even if that means right after I've done something stupid, even if it means like right after I've, you know, made some selfish decision that I judge to be selfish, or some decision that, you know, in the worst of times, it's okay to like yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
And you shouldn't. one like very cliche sounding thing, quote I guess, that I really like is live unapologetically.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
just be, like I said earlier, be the best version of yourself, and don't give a shit what other people. I mean, obviously you give a shit what people think, but don't let that affect you in a negative way.
Yeah.
You know, just And that's what I hope. My biggest advice for if I could go back and tell my 14-year-old self, my 19-year-old self something, it would be calm the fuck down. Just take everything day by day, and believe it or not, even though you've been through a boyfriend that's been in jail, and your mom with her health issues, and, you know, your sister having her issues, relationship-wise, it's a part, I don't even remember where I was going with that, but it's a part of, fuck, I was gonna say something really fucking great.
Poignant.
Yes. Damn it.
Oh, I think you were just, I mean,
well,
if I could guess, I don't know.
I mean, just, oh, that's,
It's, you were giving your
okay.
if I could say something to my 19-year-old self.
Yeah, okay. It would just be, despite all of that bullshit that's happened, that continues to happen, breathe, take it day by day, it will work out, that's what it was, it will work out despite all your current beliefs and frustrations, and this might sound corny to some people, unbelievable to some people, but believe in yourself, believe in God, and believe that God has a plan for you, even, I'm going to quote one of my favorite quotes, even if it's unclear to you, no doubt the universe is, I think, the universe is something is unveiling as it should, or something like that. And
yeah.
just, I'm really tongue-tied tonight. Kind of shitty. I think when you get in
No, that's part of the chaos that is life that you have to surrender to. I think that's like one of the most wonderful things. Is a couple years ago when I was in Arizona, I had this revelation of being in love with uncertainty. And that, I think, is such a beautiful thing, because like we're uncertain all the time. Right now, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Like, I don't, like, so just love that. Like, be okay. It's not supposed to be the way that you think it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the way it is.
And it rarely ever ends up being the way you think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Be okay with the uncertainty.
Yeah. It's like, why would you want it to be the way that you think it's going to be? Why wouldn't you want it to be something totally different? So, you know, embrace the shit.
Yeah.
Embrace the...
Live unapologetically and embrace the shit.
Embrace?
That should be like a tattoo.
Yes.
Live unapologetically and embrace the shit on your wrist. That should be a tattoo. So yeah. On a lighter note, I hope that you still love fashion, and that you still love to go shopping, and that you don't spend too much money, but you take joy in small things like that. And that, you know, you still eat unapologetically, you know, not to the point to where you're overindulgent, but you enjoy eating, just like Sarah said, enjoy eating, enjoy cooking, enjoy food as a whole, and be as healthy as you can be, Erica, because you're not the most healthy eater, you're not the, you know, you don't currently haven't ever really too much worked out, but just be a healthy you know, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And, yeah, I think that's about it. Trying to wrap it up, because Sarah's got this blinking red battery thing on her camera, and I don't want it to cut me off again.
Well, mine cut me off, so I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of going to be a thing from now on.
We're done when it tells us we're done.
We are doomed to end videos unexpectedly.
just like living unexpectedly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like
embrace the, oh shit, it's over.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, no, it's not.
Oh,
It's going.
Oh, wow. Alright, well, before...
I said embrace that, just,
I hope also that you keep your bangs, because I really like this look for me. Maybe trim the hair when you get a little older, you know. Keep it,
I do like when you have it. It's more of like a bob and the bangs is cute. I like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a, instead of like the straight one.
No, I mean like your hair shorter with bangs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like that look more like a little
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spice it up.
20s.
Spice it up the next time. Next time I go. Who knows? Maybe next time you see me on this camera, I'll have like no hair. You never know.
Or you'll be exploded.